Alright then everyone, let's get into this. So just a quick update on the account. Now I've not done a video since Friday. Friday I took a win. I'll just show you quickly on here. So that was on gold. Now it was a nice win. We nearly got stopped out on it, but besides that, it was still a win. Now someone in my comments, and I've been chatting to him, actually said to me, why go for 1 to 2? 1 to 3, 1 to 2 doesn't make money. Now of course 1 to 2 makes money. 1 to 3 is better. So I actually did, because it really got me thinking. What I did is I went back and looked at 100 trades that I have took over the past however many months, whether it be backtesting or whatever. And what I found out of these 102 trades, that there was a lot of trades where if I just go for 1 to 2 and took profit at 1 to 2, I would make money, of course. But then out of the 100 trades, the vast majority of the 100 trades, say if it had just gone for 1 to 2, I'd have been better off going for 1 to 3, because I would have hit take profit if it had gone 1 to 3 rather than 1 to 2. And then it got me thinking, like, when I've passed challenges in the past, what was different? And what I was doing different back then is I was going for 1 to 3s as opposed to 1 to 2s. Now if I was going for 1 to 3s, I would be in a better position just in general on this account, but I'd be in a much better position that I would have been on all my previous accounts which I have blown. 1 to 2 is okay, but it's like this trade last Friday, for example. I could have got 1 to 3 on this, right? This was a trade which I wish that I should have took yesterday morning, but I didn't. But that would have been a 1 to 3. Go back in time, this would have been a 1 to 3 if I wanted it to be. This would have been a 1 to 3 if I wanted it to be. That of course would have been a loss. This would have been a 1 to 3 if I wanted it to be. Same with this, same with this. And I was just looking, thinking, what the hell have I been doing? And how have I not noticed this? And all it takes is one person to say something, and you know, it really gets me thinking. So I appreciate that, mate. Yeah, I know you'll probably watch this video, so I appreciate that, mate, because I'm hoping that this will be a little bit of a game changer in my trading. Now, I've been too stuck in my ways doing whatever I was doing, and, you know, it's a bit of an eye-opener. Sometimes you just forget. You're stuck in a rut, you're just doing what you're doing, and, yeah. But now you've mentioned that, things are going to be changing. Anyway, of course, today I went to go for a 1 to 3. Oh, man. This would have been the 1 to 3. So, you know, it was a bit of a big trade, to be fair. But gold can do this. It can do it. And it's nothing to do with the distance. And I think it would have been a beautiful trade. Well, it was a nice setup, regardless, anyway. And my thoughts was we've been pushing bullish. And, you know, it was before London Open. I was anticipating to get this bullish continuation up to these highs. I was hoping so anyway. Of course, you know, we pushed into good profit and ended up pulling back. And on gold, I don't go break even. For me, from my back testing, I'm better off going, well, just ride or die, basically, you know, take profit or stop loss. Or at least I should start maybe doing stop loss half after, you know, a certain amount of percent to my take profit. So, you know, we rolled this one out and we did it stop loss, but for some reason I put the wrong lot size anyway. I put half my lot size, so I only lost basically 0.5% on this. Look, you can see the amount of time I was in that for. Nearly 7 hours, a long time. Yesterday, stupid trade. This is the trade which I should have took on gold, and for whatever reason I didn't take it, and this was the trade which I took on GU yesterday. Now, I was looking at this in the morning thinking, I don't like the way that the DXY is looking. Why is that there like that? That's never been there before. That is really annoying. Anyway, I don't know why that's just suddenly appeared. Can I get rid of that? What? What's going on? I wish that would go. Anyway, this was the trade which I took yesterday. God, that's really off-putting. My thoughts were, we broke out of this and pushed back in with this bullish momentum. I was thinking maybe we're going to get this bullish continuation back up to these highs. But when I looked at the DXY was pushing bullish. So, you know, I was thinking potentially we could get... Anyway, I don't need to get into it nitty-gritty. I was thinking I probably shouldn't take it, but I took it anyway, and it was a loser. You know, I just got wicked in. That's where I got wicked in, and then stop loss. As you can see, 7 minutes, 49 seconds. And I was thinking to myself, should I have took it, should I not? Questionable anyway. Maybe it was a good trade, but it just turned bad. Who knows? But at the end of the day, it was a loss. And that's basically it. I showed you Friday's trade. I could have got 1 to 3 on it. Today's trade, yesterday's trade. I mean, there would have been some great opportunities today. I mean, look at this. This would have been a great opportunity. That replay needs to go. Get gone, mate. Get gone. This would have been a beautiful trade. Oh, was this yesterday? This here today. This would have been an absolute beautiful trade. Now, I did say that I weren't taking these trades, but I'll just show you anyway because... Oh, man. What the hell? As you can see, we're in a downtrend. We've had this bearish 1 hour candle close, anticipating the next candle to be bearish. Now, this 4 hour pushed bullish, but then of course we're pushing into this key area of resistance, and the 1 hour closed bearish. And now I don't trade this, but I was just looking at it for a setup. Would it have gone? Would it have gone? It'd already have gone. It'd have been on the 1 minute. Yeah, it'd have been on the 1 minute, so you'd have been getting in here on this. This would have been beautiful. You'd have got that 1 to 3, I think, as well. Anyway, so enough waffling. From now onwards, we're going for the 1 to 3s, and we'll see how the results change. I'm hoping and anticipating. I'm hoping that I'll see some kind of result one way or another. I'm sure I will, and that'll be great. You know, hopefully we can make a bit of progress, and let's you know, try and get some traction again. So, with that being said, enough waffling. Videos will be back as usual for anybody, whoever is watching these. So yeah, thanks for watching. Take care, everyone. See you tomorrow.